Hello YouTube, it's Woody. Uh, Sorry again for the long upload. It's that time of year. Thanksgiving. My garage is full of storage. It was more full last night because we had to move all the storage from what we're keeping in our front room. It's been a lot of shuffling stuff around, organizing, letting for guests and Thanksgiving and stuff. Regardless, so I haven't had a lot of time to work on the truck. Just little odds and ends here and there. But I did actually... Well, here, let me show off a few things I've done. So, I got the solenoids mounted down there. Alternator wiring in. It's kind of rough mocked up. It runs all the way over. It's going to tie into the transmission harness, which is all wrapped up in here. Got a bunch of junk. Added a fuse for the alternator circuit. It's not going to stay like that, but until I find something better. That's how the Frontier was. The Hardbody didn't have one. Probably don't need it, but better safe than sorry. I was having issues with the headers glowing orange. When I got this engine, didn't have a distributor or a MAF, so those were new. Had to time the distributor. It's still glowing orange a little bit. You can really only notice at night now. I think there might still be a fuel issue. Oh yeah, got the cooling system hooked up. I did have the fan in here, but had to verify part numbers on the gauge temp sender, and it's the same part, so same resistance, voltage, whatever, to read the gauge correctly, and it is running barely above the C line. So this radiator went for a dual core, almost went for a 3-core. Really glad I didn't. But with the fan, it does not get hot. So I'll reinstall that, but I had to get it up to temp for the timing. Just because idling in my driveway does not get it up to temp. I'm sure driving will be different, putting it under boost and load. Or we'll just have a really cool running engine and I'll have to put a smaller thermostat in it. Either way. So I'll put the fan back in eventually. But as far as the fuel issues go, oh, it's not over there. Where is it? So, yeah, I already talked about adding a tack because this truck never had one. I actually had this tack mounted in this truck at one point, so that was easy to just remount it, but I never had it wired in. Last thing I had this wired into was my blue Corolla. But I had to pick up just a cheap wideband air fuel kit. And so that, I'll have to weld the bung into the exhaust, monitor where my fuel's at, and a few other things. It's all the little tedious stuff, but here's that. I have it tucked back because I need to cut out this corner. It's all useless stuff. Cut out this corner, plate it. I'm going to be mounting my air fuel gauge there. And then... oh, the other funny thing, that box right there, after some online asking questions in Facebook groups, because I was like, this is a super base truck, shouldn't have any random other modules other than the ECU. Apparently that's an ABS module. Apparently this truck has rear wheel ABS. I don't think it works, because I've definitely locked up all 4 tires on this thing, so it's a bit interesting. Don't know if you saw that. I got a new back bumper. Well, new to me. Definitely beat up, but it matches the aesthetic with the roll bar and stuff. And I think it'll look good with this back here. Because I don't like this back bumper. I mean, it works, but I've towed several vehicles with it, and yeah, this piece is not really straight anymore. So, and many people have told me, definitely don't do that. Well, I've done it. That's fine. But we'll put that on. The interior, not much has changed. Oh, except for a blower motor trying to fall out of the truck. Yeah, still a bit of a mess in here. I did put the dash supports back in so that I could tie up the steering wheel. And, added my incorrect shifter onto there just for now. And put my dash my gauge cluster back in, and that was to test drive. Oh yeah, and seats. I don't think I had seats last time either, but I did all that just to test drive the truck, which we did test drive it, drove it. That was before I did the distributor, but or noticed that I probably should do that. But it drove great. Accidentally did a little burnout in the street. Not used to this truck having any real form of torque with the 4-cylinder in it. So yeah, just a bunch of little stuff. I couldn't even tell you what. Oh, the other thing I did was I got down here, that package is fuel line heat sleeving, and then I got some more heat sleeving just to wrap around, you know, clutch and brake lines down by the header. So yeah, got that. Got a toggle switch for lights. I did order some cheap eBay pod lights just to go up there, a couple to go in the back, so I got a few of those coming. And yeah, so yeah, this is a little bit more of just an update video. I think I don't know that I'm gonna have time to do any work on camera or anything like that just yet. Let's see, I think it's, oh god, is it Sunday already? Oh my gosh. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so Sunday already, and so I think next week, you know, starting tomorrow, hopefully we'll get a little bit more back into it. I'll start filming another video for you guys, but I wanted to at least get an update out for you guys, and I'll drop the driving clip at the end of this video. It's not much, just drove around the cul-de-sac and back into my driveway, but it did drive, and it drove pretty good for a whole new setup, and timing being definitely off, so not too bad. Alrighty, well, enjoy this clip. See you later, YouTube.